Hey, good morning. I'm early and I'm glad you're here. Today I am doing some painting here in my studio, and my name is Kim Overholt. I am your party artist, and I'm here to help you learn a little bit about painting and having fun with it and just enjoying the whole experience of painting. I used to be a party artist, yes. I used to come to, and I still do, come to your place and I would party with you and give you some painting techniques and styles and have fun with you. But that's what I used to do. I used to go out to bars and festivals and all kinds of different places and teach people how to enjoy painting. And I'm here today to give you a little bit of insight into something that I'm working on today. Now, I'm here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, because it's not just about art. No, like I said in my intro, I want to try and get a lot of other things involved, and I am on my way. I know it's kind of a slow start, but I'm pushing myself as hard as I can and doing what I can, considering that I'm also working a full time job and everything else in between. I try to got to get involved. You got to get out there and you got to get your stuff put out there. If you really want to be out there, get out there like right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, today I'm showing you what I've been working on for like the past month or so. I've been working on something called the Blithe Spirit. And I don't know how many times I've gone over this and then go back again and then gone back over it again. So the story basically is there's a this guy here. He's a writer, and he's having a hard time coming up with ideas for storylines. So he decides to do something where he invites a medium to come and uh, kind of give him like an idea what it is to be a spirit, um, a seance person. Man, I can't even speak today. Sorry, I'm speaking like my prime minister. Oh, I gotta stop that. Uh, what I actually was doing, yeah, because what well, take two, yeah. So basically, yeah, he calls this medium over, which is this lady right here, and she comes and she brings back the spirit of his dead wife. And yeah, unfortunately, he remarried. Well, fortunately, well, he remarried, and unfortunately, the ghost comes back and starts haunting him and his new wife. And eventually, she tries to kill him off, and ends up killing off his wife. And it's a great storyline. It's a really funny story. Yeah, it's a comedy, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm big with on stage. I'm big with theater. I love that stuff. I don't do it enough myself. I'd love to do a lot more, and that's why I'm getting involved this way. So kind of keeping myself in the community, but kind of out of the community. Kind of I want to be in there, and but trying to like see test the waters, kind of thing, right? So yeah, right now I am working currently on this painting right here, where she's the ghost, and he's all of a sudden realized what's happened, and she's come back to make his life a little bit more interesting. So yeah, I've designed what I've just come up with to get us started. Now, I might take this idea, now that I've kind of completed it, and scan it into my computer and play with it a little bit more, come up with other designs and things like that to enhance it, maybe make titles and stuff rather than paint it on like I would a marquee. And I might still do that. I might still do it. I might do the lettering actually on here rather than having to do it on the computer. But the computer also does like such precise and it's so perfect. All it really needs is just my idea for the painting, scan it into the computer, and then come up with ideas to draw out or even fix and enhance this painting. So I'm at the stage where I don't know if I want to keep going with this painting or again, like scan it into my computer and start doing some final details on it. But you can see it's looking pretty cool. But they're also going to be using it for maybe having on stage and on display. So I want to make it look nice too. So I may just do the lettering myself. So keeping in mind, I have all the information. I went and I talked to the person who's taking care of doing the actual play, and this is a certain way that they wanted it to look. So I'm playing with it a little bit more, and I just want to give you a little bit of a show of what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now, so that you have an idea of how I got started. So basically, she had a concept in the back of her mind of what she wanted, and kind of to work on the old style of the play, The Blithe by Noel Coward, and kind of make it my own style too. So I kind of made it look like she's ghostly, but I'm making them almost like they're ghostly too. I might flesh them in a little bit more and actually get the medium here to look a little bit more pronounced too, so that it kind of shows off. And as well, the husband, because he's kind of lurking in the background, but he needs to come a little bit brighter. But we're going to have like the Blithe spirit here and have like other lettering across. So you might not need to see so much lettering. And yeah, you know what? I'm thinking to myself as I'm doing this, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I could just easily scan it in and do. I have a program that I use to fix things and enhance things, and I could just use that, put that in there. It's my sketch program, and enhance this and make it look nice. And then even take the idea and put it back onto the painting too, in my own style. So there's so many options, and that's why I come up here and I show you this stuff, because I want you to know that there's more than one way of doing everything. There's ways to get around everything. There's ways of doing it, and yeah, this is this one that I'm currently working on, and I wanted to show you that. So that's basically what's going on for today. Yeah, I know. And yay, exciting. So I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to do a little painting while we're here, because I get tired of talking. And I do want to do a cheer for you guys this morning. So good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day. May you have the greatest day you've ever had today. And even though the sky might be raining, and it might not be the sunniest outside, just keep in mind that the sun's up there somewhere shining down on you, and it's a great day to be alive. It's every day is a great day to be alive. So cheers. Here's to it and from it and to it again, because we never know when we'll be here to do it again. So cheers. And although I'd love to be sipping champagne, I am drinking coffee, and that's it's the way it is for me. So that's the way it goes. So in the meantime, before I can get to the champagne, I must make my way to becoming the great artist that I am, which I already know that I am. But if you guys haven't discovered yet, yeah, please look up my website, KimOverholt.com. I have uh, I have cards somewhere. I have cards. I have cards. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on. All right. Cheap graphics. This is the way Kimi does stuff, right? Okay, so you're going a little bit more about me, please. Here's my fine art by Kim World. KimWorld.com. Kim Overholt, and there's the stuff that I do, and KimOverholt.com. Illustration, portraits, murals, yeah, reproductions, art, instruction. Yeah, I do it all. Contact me. You want to know a little bit more about me? I keep it simple. I'm pretty affordable, and I like to think I'm good natured, although I've been told lately I've been sucking a little bit, so I'm trying to improve. I'm always trying to get better, and I know as well as me, as you know, I everybody is always trying to improve themselves, and I hope that you are at least. And I know that you are, because you're trying to find something that'll help you draw better or paint better. And here I am talking away what I should be showing you, what you should be doing. Okay, so oh, there's so much stuff to tell you. I keep in mind when I'm doing a painting of light angles. Light angles are very important, so you got to know where your light source is coming from. Her light source is kind of coming down, because it's kind of like what I wanted to kind of show is she's on the stage. So it's on the stage, and it kind of comes down like that. So we see the shadow coming underneath her chin there, and under here, and just keeping in the background and kind of fading into the ghost that she is. I make that a little bit more dark through here to make her look a little bit more see-through. But I also have to kind of concentrate on making this nice table look a little bit more solid. So I might do that, make the table look a little more solid, make these people look a little bit more solid too. So, and although I love the color of the turquoise, you got to kind of keep working with it. And I also we have to kind of counterbalance it with the opposite color. So the opposite color of, say, that turquoisey green color would be like a reddish crimson color, so a reddish dark color. So we got to kind of offset it with a little bit of something. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's do a little offsetting and make it kind of stand out a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of, here it is. No, it's not blood. It's red. It's just red. Let me just pour a little bit of red into my. I have my plate here. Let me show you. I've been dipping into it all morning, so or yeah, all morning and yesterday too. So there you go. That's what I dip into. And I'm going to add its opposite, a little bit of red, cause. Woo! Okay, I feel like Griselda. Okay. Okay, babies, here we go. A little bit of red. Throw it in there. Woo! Red goes on her lips and her fingertips, as well as the red of the. Now, in the one picture, she's holding a rose, but in the Blithe spirit with the Rex Harrison, she's holding a tulip. So I'm going to make that a tulip. That's a tulip in her hand, and that she's holding on to. And he's like amazed that there's a tulip floating all by itself, right? So yeah, I'm going to make that red. I'm going to make her lips red. And I'm going to make her fingernails red so they kind of stand out a little bit too. And I'm going to also paint something in here to be a little bit on the red side. And of course, make the table, just make it all kind of stand back out so that you can see all the creatures that are waiting in the background. There's actually, it's the writer and his wife, new wife, and the medium, and there's a couple that's there too, also doing the seance with their hands on the table. So I have to make sure I put them in there too, so you can see that. You can kind of see the table kind of down and through here. You can see it leaning over and moving around because that's kind of what it does in the thing. It kind of picks up and moves like one of those floating tables, right? We all know what the floating table is about, right? If you've known me, you know that I do magic, and I know the floating table trick. Yeah, yeah, I know what it's all about. You try to make it look heavier than it is, and you can like actually raise it off the ground. All right, so we're gonna try a little bit of red color and kind of offset this a bit. So here goes nothing, and I'm hoping she'll like this when I'm done with it, because I'm actually doing this for an idea. Okay, so a little red, mix the red, a little bit of white, just to make it stand out a little bit. And I might have to change my brush, but just to give you a little bit of an idea. Ooh, I get nervous when I have to try something different, right? So maybe I'll just switch my brush. I need maybe something a little finer, a little finer, a little bit finer. I always carry brushes. I always have brushes nearby. See, look at that. That's a nice little fine brush right there. Yeah, I think I'll use that. I mean, they all have like a little tip. They've been dipped in a little bit of starch. So when you get new brushes, when you get new brushes and you find that they're a little bit stiff and stuff like that, you just kind of work them in a little bit, because what is on there is that they dip them in starch to keep them nice and like in place. And all you got to do is just move around, and you see all this stuff that'll come off of it. As long as my hand doesn't cramp, I'm doing well. Okay, and wait a minute. Okay. So I'm going to use this brush instead. Yeah. So I'd mixed with this one, so I'm going to just, I might use it for something else. I'll just set it aside or put it back in the water. All right, I'm going to grab this right here, nice thin, a little bit of red. You can see, just there we go, like that. And I'm just going to apply. I'll play with it a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. rhythm, rhythm. When you smile, when you smile. So, as you can see, I'm going to, on the table, there's like a little things on the table. I'm just going to make it stand out so you can see that they're actually holding on to the table. Then have it fade into the blend it into the background. There we go. All right, and we're going to add a little bit of brown in here. So I'm going to make that brown right there part of the table so you can kind of tell that it's a table there. So give me a little second. I'm going to take that red that I got, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to it, and I'm going to put it like, move it over to the side and make a nice brown color. So I'm going to take yellow and red, mix them together, make that nice tomatoey orange color, like it's a nice tomatoey orange color. But I'm also going to add a little bit of black, just a tiny mini bit, Mickey Bitsko, I call it Mickey Bitsko. Oop, I had too much. A little more red. You make it more crimson, right? And a little more yellow, brown. All right, I'm nice and brown. Okay, brown color. Got a brown color. Oh, what I want to do is add a little white so you can see the brown color. Brown color. Brown color. I got brown. I got brown. Okay, so, and I'm just going to put it over here. Have a little bit of color in there. You gotta have a little bit of color. Give it a little bit of black. I smudge it with my finger because I kind of make it blend nicely too. So it blends into the background because this, although it's part of the scene, you don't want to see everything on the whole scene. You want to have it kind of mystical. I want to make it look like one of those old, what you call it, comic book covers that you used to see back in the day. Ooh. And I love that stuff. So I've been trying to do my best to make it look like one of my favorite comic books called Ghosts. You will believe in ghosts. Yeah. All right. So you see a little brown table there. Go through. Kind of all blends together. How's that look? Yeah, you see, yeah, it comes. It's all slowly coming together. You gotta just keep going with it. Just kind of push. You gotta push and push, right? You just keep going and going and just see what comes out. Yeah. So how you been? I've been really, really busy. I've been training a couple new people, and because although I'm this, I'm. Everyone thinks I'm a great employee. I've got my own agendas, actually. I still have things of my own I got to get done. So I love helping people, don't get me wrong, but I've got this I got to get moving on too. Like I have a life I've got to get going on. So although I'm working hard to make ends meet, because God knows um, they're trying to beat you down at every turn that you try and see, make a dime. You make a dime and you lose a dime. It's like you make a dime, you lose a quarter. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So, yeah, so I'm just for coming up with ideas, and this is going to look so cool when I finish. Like I say, it's going to have lettering here, and of course it's got the nice nails. Now I got a nails put on there. Makes all the difference. Let me give a little bit more of a close up there so you can kind of see. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's a work. There we go. So yeah, this is one of the things that I'm working on. I hope they get it done like fairly soon. Like I said, I can probably what it can do is scan it into my computer and work on it a little bit more. Do lettering and everything like that. But I like to do, because I'm such a big fan of marquee lettering, I love to do it on my own. Like I love to do my own style. And yeah, there's a few things. Oh, my phone's going off. Give me a second. I always get contacted when I'm busy doing stuff. Do 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 do. Here's new stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. New songs for me to play on my ukulele. And by the way, I play ukulele. If you didn't know, yeah, I used to be a clown, and I used to do a lot of entertaining, not just of like doing painting, but I also used to entertain, face paint, juggle balloons. Yeah, I ran the whole gamut. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, and I love being uh, out there for you guys, and that's why I'm still doing all this stuff so I can show you I'm still out here. If you need my help, just contact me. I'm here for you. And yeah, this is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying this. Of course, it's coming to an end, and I got to get it done fairly quickly. It's raining outside. I just realized, but the sun is shining in my heart, and I'm loving you guys. I'm so happy for you, and I just want you to know that no matter where you are, no matter what you do, you are loved. And you are loved, if not by me, you are loved by somebody out there. Probably somebody that I don't even know cares about you more than I do. How is that even possible? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not much one for words, but when I have the words are always kind, and at least I try to be. And helpful as much as I can as well. So, yeah, so this is what I am still currently playing with. So I'll do this a little bit more, and I maybe, like I say, I'll scan it into my computer and play with it there. Or, yeah, I can continue. I have a couple other big projects that I got to complete too, but this is the one that I was really kind of excited about, and I'm going to keep going. I got a few more things to do on this too, and before I do that, I'm going to give you my divine readings for today. Yeah, you know what? That one for the towers yesterday, it kind of hit home. I was kind of like in a mood, so let me just put this down here. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of in a mood, and the cards kind of, I think, reflected what mood I was in. So yeah, a lot of things happened yesterday, and I was like, oh wow, incredible. So today I got my cards, and it's a magical Tuesday, and Tuesdays are usually, like, even though it's raining, um, can turn out to be beautiful days, especially when you think of magic, when you think of like the fun things that, and not the magic that deceives you. It's the magic that you go, whoa, that's crazy. How did you do that? The miracles are always the best, of course, and that's what I really, really like. Okay, so here I have my special cards with me, and I'm about to shuffle them for you. And let's see what the cards have in store for us today. And then I'll let you go. You can continue into your day. And I just wanted to give you a little sample of what I'm working on. That's just so you know that I'm always working on something. And when I do this, when I'm not doing this, I'm doing something else. There's never a there's no rest for the wicked, such as myself. So, not that I'm a wicked witch. I'm not a witch at all. I'm just a person who knows a lot of things, who's paid attention and kept my eyes open when nobody else thought I was looking. I see a lot of things. I see a lot of things. I paid attention. Yeah, I paid attention. And I got the t-shirt to prove it. I came, I saw, I got the t-shirt. Yeah. And wow. You know what? And it surprises me. Yeah, when people point their fingers and they judge me. When people point their fingers and judge me when they don't even really know, because if they would do the same to themselves, they'd learn that maybe the reason that I act the way towards them is the reason why I am the way I am, is because like this one girl, she got upset with me, and then it's like, well, if you don't see the potential in yourself, How am I supposed to, it frustrates me. Yeah, it frustrates me when I see potential in people, and they don't see it in themselves, and then they get all upset with me about it. Oh, oh, we found a card. Oh, it's the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Well, hello, King of Wands. Is that you? Hey, is that you out there? Let's see what over here. Over here, there we go. He's a down to earth kind of guy. He's a woodsman. Let me just see. The King of Wands obviously likes to light the stuff of fire and things like that. Let me just give you a reading. The King of Wands. It's right there. There we go. All right, so let me get a nice close up there for you. It says, like the King of Wands, you are developing the art of taking action where power and pride are concerned. Don't impulsively rush into situations, and you will be able to simultaneously handle a great many things. Adopt a warm and confident approach and go forward as a decisive leader. Be aware that the appearance of the King of Wands means that a person with his qualities and characteristics may be coming into your life as well. So, this person is a fiery person. He is a benevolent autocrat and will attempt to dominate others because he's sure he knows what's best for everybody. Sound familiar? The shining golden sun behind him symbolizes his masculine energy and dynamism. Dynamism? I can't pronounce it. While the red butterflies hovering in either side represent flashes of intuition. See, flashes of intuition and dynamic. He may be arrogant and hot tempered and cause him to gamble and take chances, but he is a noble and honest and dependable man. There you go. There you go. Dependable. It's good to be dependable. At least you know there's people that you can depend on. And like I say, if you ever need any help with art, you can depend on me to be able to help you, give you like a little bit of insight, anyways, too. Oh, and of course, the Ace of Swords, which means force. Use the force. Yeah. All right, so that's what it means. So good one today. Ooh. There we go. With a little shot of what? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles want to make a little bit of an appearance. What does that mean? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 10. Protection. Yes. We all need protection, especially against the rain outside. Yes. All right, you guys. I'm so glad you were here. And now you know what I'm up to. We were 5'2", 5'3", maybe 120 to 125 pounds usually. Yeah, I love to eat. Yes, and I'm not afraid of getting down. You know what I'm saying? All right, right? Mama didn't raise no babies to be fools. Yes. Well, maybe she might have. And yes, I am. And but that's besides the point. This is me. I'm Kim Overholt, your party artist. Look me up, kimoverholt.com, at my studio, Overholt Arts and Entertainment. And I want to wish you a wonderful day. Hope the best for you. And what can I say? If you want to contact me, contact me. And if you don't, you don't. That's pretty simple, straightforward. I hope you have a great day. You're the best, and so am I. Don't forget it. Peace out, brother, with a little bit of it.